What's up, Ravens? With plastic people floating around the building, new food choices in the vending machines, and finals just around the corner, we have lots of news and the information that you'll need to survive the most stressful time of the year. From Molly Murphy, I am Tanner Nelson, and this is Onw Now.
Let's start off with something I know everyone is curious about. What are those tape people and where did they come from? Austin and I did some investigating and here's what we found. You may have noticed the people-shaped tape projects placed creatively around the school. Mrs. Hirsch's sculpture class has a unique way of making these imaginative projects. Mrs. Hirsch explains how her class made these fun tape people.
The process for making these tape sculptures is pretty easy. You start with an object. It could be your body, it could be your shoe, it could be anything, but you wrap it so it's sticky side up, and then do 2 or 3 layers sticky side down, and then you take some scissors or an X-Acto knife. Like for the balloons, they used a bowling ball and just use an X-Acto knife to get the bowling ball out, but for yourself you just kind of gently take scissors, cut inside, and then you just tape it back together.
As easy as it was to make these people, the students have artistic liberties with the kind of project they want to make. Most students have used unique ideas such as Jack the Skeleton and a ballerina. Alex Paulson tells us the guidelines of his very own Eagle versus Raven project.
But we were learning about an artist who makes tape sculptures for a living, and so we had to base our designs off of him so we could learn what his thought process was.
Make sure you check out all these creative projects around the school and remember to be respectful of other people's work. Also, you can read the stories they have next to the tape people to explain what they're doing. For Onw Now, I'm Molly Murphy.
Those are pretty cool. I like the Nightmare Before Christmas guy. How about you, Molly?
I think I like the ballerina best, but I'm sure everyone has a favorite by now.
Well, the old saying goes, out with the old and in with the new. The new healthier vending machines to be exact. Elena has the details on the machines.
Fresh Healthy Vending is a vending machine company that specializes in healthy alternatives in vending machine snack foods and beverages. They offer snacks like Pop Chips, Nature Valley Bars, and Skinny Pop, and drinks from tea to Starbucks refreshers. With low-cost items being sold, the student body's wallet, health, and taste buds are all in mind. Students got to try Healthy Vending and gave us their feedback.
And I think it's really cool that we're trying to make this healthy because it's a good way to fight childhood obesity.
Stuff looks good, but the Nature Valley part is really good.
The barbecue chips are really good. Super excited for Starbucks.
Healthy Vending is coming to Olathe Northwest after break. Be sure to try it out. For Onw Now, I'm Elena Gray. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Elena. Looking forward to the new snacks after the break. Well, Ravens are constantly doing amazing things. This month, students were noticed staying after school to help teachers clean up, translating assignments for their peers, providing study guides for classmates, and so much more. We are excited to celebrate this month's nominees.
Dr. Poss and the Friends of Rachel's Club are excited to recognize this month's Raven Prop Box winners. Top props goes to David Hapager, Mitch Holstinger, Reed Smith, Noah Sullivan, and Jason Votto Cruz. Many acts of kindness go unnoticed here at ONW. Be sure to recognize these acts of kindness by stopping by the prop box in the front office.
For many ONW students, this year is the first time that their teacher will be assigning a final assessment. As we will hear, finals can look very different from class to class and from teacher to teacher. Reed Smith has more.
With finals right around the corner, it is important for you to know what to expect on the test. With no two finals the same, we talked to different teachers to get a breakdown of the exam.
I think science finals are hard because you have to know a breadth of information versus remembering certain terms. There's just a lot of concepts and they kind of vary. So I think science finals are generally harder.
Well, one of the finals is a Socratic seminar, so you have to come prepared with answers to questions and then the discussion and your participation.
35 multiple choice-ish type of things and one long essay.
Reviews are a vital study material, but can also help you with your grade in more than one way.
I usually take them for extra credit, because if you're going to put the extra work in, then I will give you some extra credit.
Oh, that is for the students to use or not use, whatever their choice is on that.
If I'm going to give them the time to prepare, then I'm definitely going to take a grade for it.
If you're stressing out over finals, talking to your teachers is an excellent way to know what to prepare for, as well as finding out how your final will be constructed.
I think it depends on the subject matter that's being tested. So all of the teachers are going to let their students know what their final looks like, how many points it's worth, the best way to prepare for it. So even the English finals, they're different based on the teacher. So it's really good for our students to ask questions ahead of time so they know how to prepare.
With a variety of different ways to study for finals, you can never be too prepared. This has been Reed Smith for Onw Now.
So it's one thing to know what is on the final, and the next question is, how do we study? Chloe spoke with a few students and inquired about their personal study habits.
Finals are right around the corner. With just 2 weeks to prepare, we asked a few seniors for help on how to pass the semester exams.
I would tell underclassmen to definitely prioritize which finals you study for the most, because there are some classes where you'll need maybe a 15% to keep the grade that you want, or 120 to get the grade that you, like an A or something like that.
There will always be distractions when studying, but it's important to rise above those distractions and review for your exams.
I think that the best way to study is I'd put my cell phone away, because if I don't put my cell phone away, then I'm gonna get distracted and then I'm gonna lose focus for a short amount of time. So
make sure to schedule your studying wisely. Studying chapter by chapter has proven to be more useful than cramming the night before your test.
Cramming is it'll get you. It's rough. It's hard to learn the material in just a short amount of time, and if you're gonna stay up all night, you're not gonna retain as much information as you would otherwise.
Don't procrastinate when it comes to studying for these finals. Whether it's your first or one of your last finals, take time to prepare for each test.
As soon as possible. By the time this Onw Now airs, you should be knee-deep in studying. So.
Don't forget that you only have 2 weeks to study, so the sooner you start, the better. For Onw Now, this has been Chloe Cowart.
That is some good information. I know I like to go to Cram and Cocoa.
Right. Cram and Cocoa is on Monday, December 16th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. A great time to participate in some final Q&A with the teachers and work with friends to prepare.
And drink hot cocoa. Well, we want to congratulate this week's Prop Box nominees once again and remind you to nominate those who deserve recognition for good deeds. That's all we have for you today, Ravens. For more information, everything Raven, follow us on Twitter at ONW_Raven Daily and visit our website. Thanks for watching. For Tanner Nelson, I'm Molly Murphy. See you next week.